Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to today's little presentation. I'm going to be as quick and concise and as clear as possible. I literally need 5-10 minutes of your time. Then you can get back in touch with me. If you've got any other questions, don't forget to watch until the end, and you will let me know if this is massive value. So this is TikTok Sellers Mastery. Okay, but first, what are you going to learn? What will you learn from this course? So, first of all, who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I've been working online now for about 10 years. I had a successful bricks and mortar company in the hospitality business. Then I pivoted to the online space when after the first lockdown, just because jobs were just falling apart. I went online, transferred my skills to with using social media to make money. And I basically sold about £1 million worth of product. Now, those products weren't mine. These were other people's products. There were digital products, there were physical products, there were health and wellness products. But in 3 years, I've sold over £1 million worth of product. So you can see the breakdown there. 2020 was quite steady. That was actually done in 5 months, 65,000. In 2021, um, the um, the money earned in commissions was 82,000, and then 2022 last year was round about the £103,000 mark. This year is on target, I'd say, for about 80,000. So, but we're going to build for very strong 2024. So what I want to do is just very quickly run through the content of this. Don't forget, this is obviously recorded. You can watch this back as many times as you wish. So basically, I'm going to talk about these things in the course, my history and struggles, laying the foundations of the emotional house and the physical house, because you cannot have a business without strong foundations. And this is one of the things that you and I can work with on a one-to-one um, a one-to-one call, like a consultancy call, which you will get for free. Okay, so you'll get the opportunity to have an hour with me on a video call or on the phone, and we can talk about getting the foundations in place and get you set up for some success. We need to understand why you're doing this. And this is really important. And this goes with the foundations of your online house. Whether it's e-com, whether it's a project, whether it's a passion project, it doesn't really matter. If you don't really break it all down into a very emotional reason why you're doing things, then you'll probably just give up. And people give up all of the time because they don't do this. Do you want to go full time, or is it going to be a part-time gig? Nothing wrong with either. In fact, I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. I certainly won't be giving up your job. And don't and another thing that people tend to get wrong is they get too emotional. So they think, I'm just going to go all in with this. Um, and if after a month it's not doing anything, then I'll try something else. Got to commit to things like this. If you're not prepared to commit for about 6 to 12 months, then you're probably best just turning this off and going somewhere else. We're going to be talking about your relationship with money. Again, incredibly important. Most people think they don't have a problem with money. They do, and it goes quite deep. So I can help with that as well. Time management, very important if you've got children, a busy job, commitments. But we can actually work out a schedule that you can actually use over time to be consistent with the time that you've got, as long as you show up. No putting it off until tomorrow. No, I'll do maybe some more next week. No, none of that. I'm going to show you my setup. Basically, it's like a ring light, a tripod, computer, phone. Basically, that's it. And I'll show you exactly what it is that I use. How many TikToks should you make a day? And again, it depends on what your goals are. Um, so what I can also show you is how I made £3,000 in 5 weeks, and that was commission. I actually sold £16,000 worth of product sold on TikTok Shop, and 1.1 million views in 5 weeks around that as well. So I'd like to just show you little bite-sized chunks so you don't get overwhelmed thinking that you've got to do this for, 12 months before seeing anything. I did that in 5 weeks, and I will show you the stats and things like that as well. And I did that with under 3,000 followers. So again, there are lots of urban myths out there. As you can do this quite easily. So I'm going to fire through these now. You can watch this back, but we're going to be looking at optimizing. Well, you will be watching the videos and you'll understand how to optimize your profile properly with the right wording and the right text. Understanding your niche, so whatever subject matter it is, understanding sub niches so you can drill it down a little bit to make it a little bit more specific. So we want you to have as less competition as possible. Selecting hashtags, keywords, search engine optimization. What people don't realize is that TikTok is a search engine. You put in what you want to watch and it gives you some options and you watch it. Very similar to the way that YouTube works, the way that Google works. So when you understand what search engine optimization is, and I will go through that with you, then you can set yourself up by having this template, this framework, and then you just put content into it with the same words, with the same message, with the same outlook, with the same solutions to problems. And eventually TikTok's going to say, this person is in this niche. We're going to send them people who are looking for what this person has got. That's essentially what it is. Are you an affiliate or a creator? Are you making your own products? Do you have your own physical products in a warehouse to sell or in a shop? Is that your thing? Or do you want to be an affiliate and sell other people's stuff and let them do the drop shipping for you? So you need to make a decision. Have you got physical products or are you selling somebody else's products? Warming up the account. We'll go through that in the course itself. And then we'll look at different types of content creation. There's lots of different things you can do. You can take the dog for a walk or just go to the park or be out with the kids. You could talk about what matters to you, what winds you up, what makes you laugh, what's happened to you today. People relate to people. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. This is very important. Lifestyle, personal content, where it's your face to camera and you're actually just talking, because you're just literally talking to a piece of plastic, some wires in it. You know what I mean? So there's that. Your story is going to be one of the most important things about your TikTok journey. Your story will form your bio, your profile, what it says about you. Your story can be used in your content. Again, be relatable because people buy from people. Don't be QVC. Don't just be advertising products every sort of hour, because again, you've got to be relatable. People need to know who you are. If you're just doing product videos all of the time, then people, especially in the UK, don't like that. People in the UK want to know if they agree with you on something or disagree with you on something. They want to know if you understand them. It's just it's just the way it is. If you're just going to be talking about taking their money all the time, you won't do very well at all. And then we use different types of things in the TikTok app. You can use just like photo content, which actually at the moment is doing really, really well. Lots of views are going to that. Text content, and then duet and stitch, doing really, really well. And you can actually use other people's content to get views to your profile. Okay, then it's about going to the next level, using software and voiceovers if you don't want to show your face. Staying on the right side of TikTok music copyright. Staying on the good side of community guideline violations and shadow bans. TikTok are very fickle about certain things. I had about 5 violations last week, and it was literally nothing. Literally nothing. But I can actually help you avoid those things because I do like to push my luck a little bit. But I can show you exactly what it is like to be a good TikToker. The idea about being a good TikToker is that you don't just try and make money out of it. You're not just after followers, but you need to be a good TikToker in terms of supporting other people's work, following other people, commenting, liking, reposting, being a good person. If TikTok sends you a questionnaire to fill it in, just things like that. Okay, so you're going to need 1,000 followers to have a link in your bio or to have a TikTok shop. I've got a really quick hack that can get you to 1,000 followers same day. All right, without creating loads of content. Don't worry about it. Dead easy. And then the most important thing I can teach you in selling and marketing, this alone is worth hundreds of pounds. Understanding your audience and understanding who your target market is. Now, I'm not going to tell you that now. That's in the course. And we can actually, this is something that I will talk to you about on your free one-to-one consultancy call that you get with this. Okay. Understanding your audience and target market is literally going to be a part of optimizing your bio and understanding who is that you're talking to. Because when you understand who it is that you're talking to, you can then solve their problems with your product. Simple, but it's quite a bit of work in getting your head around it, but I can help you with that. Choosing products and getting free samples. There are some people, product creators on TikTok that will offer free samples, but I can show you how to find those. Okay, because if you're starting with nothing and you can get some free samples, then you can make TikToks of you using those samples. Okay. How to get paid? It's just part of the verification process in setting up your seller account. Obviously, I've just said that you will qualify for a free 1-hour call. So, how much? What's the catch? Where are we going with this? So, first of all, would you agree that all of that content that you're going to get is that massive value? Do you think that covers all bases? Getting set up with everything, getting your seller's account set up, showing you how to make content, showing you how to be a marketer, having a free 1-hour consultancy with me, and covering lots of things: how to make video, how to make content, how to edit, how to use software, which software to use, getting hold of free footage, free voiceovers so you don't have to show your face. Is that the all-round package, do you think, at this moment? Are there things there that you would never have considered in a TikTok course? So what would the included 1-hour consultation call cost? Anyone that gave me a call and says, can you give me an hour to go through some things? Depending on what they want to know, usually £100 for a call. Okay. Now for this course, I could easily charge 250 quid for it. In fact, when I actually told someone what I'm about to reveal to you, they thought I was insane. They're like, people might not value it because it's too low. People might not go for it. But I wanted to make this affordable and exciting and for people to run hard with the content for a reason I'm going to tell you in a minute. So then I thought, 250 quid, fair enough. People will buy that. They'll take the call, blah, 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 all good. But I thought, no, because a lot of people that want to have a TikTok shop are struggling for money. And it's Christmas. So I was like, right, I'll do a Christmas deal until Boxing Day. Then I'm going to put it back up to 99 quid. Okay, so I thought about 99 quid, but not for this. So for the next 10 days, up until Christmas Eve, midnight Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, I'm going to do something in spirit of what I'm trying to do and for Christmas. So instead of 99 quid, which is totally reasonable as well, and I think most of you would say, yeah, I'll pay that. Now, given the time that I spend on doing this and putting the course together and doing the calls with you for an hour, the cost of software, the cost of the website, the cost of everything, the cost of my time and my value, I decided for Christmas this year that I'm going to charge $39.99. Now, before you say that's ridiculous, it's too cheap, that's the price. $39.99 for all of that content, plus an hour's consultation on a video call or a call. And if it runs over an hour, it runs over an hour. I don't mind, because I want you to understand the elements of going out to make money on TikTok. TikTok Shop is only about 6 months old. Usually after 6 months of something new, it blows up. Once we get to January, this is going to go mental. And you will already be in it. You will have done the course, we'll have had a call, everything will be set up, you will have chosen your product, and then you'll be creating content and getting views coming in. You will be in front of everybody else for the sake of £39.99 instead of 99 quid. Okay? So after Boxing Day, or after Christmas Day, actually, the price will go back to £99 and another 20 spots will open up. Now, I've got 20 spots up for grab now, but 10 people have messaged me before doing this, wanting to know as soon as this link goes live. So essentially, there's 10 spots left. So if you want to grab your spot now, you'll be directed to a page where you can book your consultation call as well. Now, under this video, there's a button, like a blue button. Click on that. Pay your £39.99. You'll be taken to a page and you'll receive an email. Okay? The email will give you the link for the website, and that will have all of the videos in there. And there'll be the link for you to book a call with me. So what I'll do is I'll save an hour and a half. I'll mean to do an hour with you, but if we run over because you're really enthusiastic, you're excited, you've got more questions, we'll do an hour and a half for no extra charge, because I want to make sure you're all good. Okay? So that is basically it. Okay? So before you grab your spot, there's only 10 left really technically now. Once you've gone through the course material, get back in touch with me by email or by WhatsApp, because you'll have that number once you've bought into this, or by TikTok message. And then I can actually have a chat with you after you've done the course, but you must make sure you've done everything. And then we'll talk about, are you wanting to take it to the next level? If you want to keep going, then you'll have the opportunity to work with me one-to-one for 3 months. Now, we're not going to talk about that now because you've not even done your video courses yet. You've not even gone through the website. You've not even taken action. So once you've done that, if you are really excited to take it a step further, then we can look at a one-to-one situation for 3 months, because 3 months of consistent action with me will get you to consistent earnings. It will get you to consistent views. Opportunities will open up with product creators. You'll end up building this thing into something a bit wilder, if you want that, of course. But for now, are you going to grab one of those 10 spots at £39.99 before they run out and before the price goes back to £99? That's it. I'm done. Guys, thank you for watching and have an amazing day.